Hey, welcome. This is Nick, and this is Imagination with Nick. And I want to welcome you and thank you for being here. Your mind and imagination is a powerful tool, so why not exercise that tool and strengthen it and chisel away at it in order for it to be as sharp and as powerful as possible? Well, that's what we're doing here. And are you ready to strengthen your imagination and become a more vivid imaginer? I hope you are. I am absolutely ready. So go ahead and find a dark place, somewhere that you can relax, somewhere that you'll be undisturbed. If you need to put a blindfold over your eyes, go for it. If you need to put some sort of earplugs in your ears, then go for it. And go ahead and do that now. You can pause this video and resume it whenever you are settled. Okay. So now that you are settled and ready to begin, I want you to start by clearing your canvas up there in your third eye. I want you to go ahead and just relax. I want you to breathe. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time. In and out. There's no right or wrong way to do this, whatever works for you. And try to just clear that canvas, like I said, and try not to think of anything else at the moment. So now your canvas is black and cleared. What are we going to think of? What are we going to imagine in our mind and create with such detailed vividness? What are we going to do? Let's think. You are soaring through the skies on what seems to be a ship, some sort of giant. It seems like an old ship, like something maybe from the early 1900s that you would find in the sea, but you are soaring through the skies in this. And you look above and you can tell that you're in the air due to some sort of a heating system where you have flames going off. It's almost like a hot air balloon. It's almost like a hot air balloon. So it's a ship in the sky that you're soaring on, and on this wooden ship, this old fancy looking ship with ornate railings. Everything looks so handmade and crafted to perfection. And you see these really thick ropes that are hanging from the sides and the ends of this ship. And these ropes are hanging upwards, so they're tight and taut. And what they're doing is they're holding this hot air balloon material, the balloon portion, so some sort of a heat resistant cloth that is able to trap the helium that is created from this exhaust system or flame system that's pushing it into the balloon portion. So it's almost like a hot air balloon that you're sailing on, but you're on a giant ship. Oh, and this is exciting as the clouds are just soaring past you, and your hair is just flying in the air, and you can feel the breeze against your skin, and you have your friends up there or your family. I don't know, who do you have next to you? Do you have anybody at all? Do you have anyone at all, or is it just yourself? And you see the Dragon Isle, the Dragon Island, your destination where you're headed. But fear not, these dragons are friendly. But it is your first time visiting this isle. They haven't had much contact with the humans, but a dragon ambassador has requested your appearance, your presence on their island. And you're not sure why, for he did not disclose that. But the dragon did request your appearance, and you decided to go through with this. So the excitement of adventure just courses through your veins as you know that this journey has just begun. Your party, if you have anybody with you, is excited as well, and they are all scattered throughout this ship, hanging out, just preparing themselves mentally for what is about to happen. Or maybe it's just you that's preparing yourself mentally and what you're going to say and or do once you arrive. So you're over a vast sea and you see giant whales, but they don't look so big from this far up. But you know that they are giant whales and they're traveling together in this vast ocean, and you can see them pushing the water out from their spout. And you can see dolphins, fish, sharks. You can see all sorts of sea life living harmoniously down below. And you're just flying through the air. And you can see you're almost at the Dragon Islands. And all of a sudden, a red giant dragon swoops up alongside your ship, flying through the air. And it's soaring. You both are probably soaring at what seems to be something like 100 miles per hour through the air. So you're going fast, and this dragon, its eye almost as big as the front end of your ship, roars. You have to close your ears, but you can tell it's a friendly roar. It's almost like, follow me. It's almost like the dragon said, follow me. You gave the dragon a nod, and the dragon went ahead and took the lead, and now you are following right behind that dragon, that red dragon with those dark purple scales, kind of, they're like fluorescent scales with a red undercoat. And then you have these, it's kind of like a dark navy, onyx blue for the horns and the spikes that come out from its tailbone and runs all along its spine. And it shines in the sky and in the sunlight. And its scales, they shimmer in the light, and you can see that rainbow fluorescent glow, and it kind of, they flutter as well through the wind and the breeze and the air. Oh, and the excitement just comes over you, and you're ready to explore this new land, the Dragon Islands, and meet new friends, all of the dragons. Potentially. Maybe. We'll see. How do you feel? Are you excited? Are you nervous? What are you going to say to them? What do you think they're going to ask or say to you? Are your friends ready? Are you going to say anything to them beforehand? Or are you just ready? Is it just you on this journey and adventure? Can you feel the wind flowing through your hair? Can you feel the wind blowing against your skin? Can you feel the wood, the wood railing that you're holding on to now as you are looking right ahead at that dragon. Can you see that dragon? Can you see the dragon flapping its giant wings? And the island before you now coming closer and closer. And what used to be just the size of your pinky finger in the distance is now the size of your fist. Ah, the excitement and adventure on the horizon. Now, I want you to either continue this story in your mind. What happens? Where do you go? What do you see? What do you say? Who do you meet? What do you taste? What do you feel? What emotions come through you? Or I want you to wait for me. I love this. And I want to make a part two. The Dragon Islands is what we'll call this. And you can wait for me if you decide to, or you can create your own and then join me on the next one and just modify the story a little bit if you'd like, or not. This was fun. Until next time, you take care.